Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As we all know that the global variable and the static variable belong to the data segment. In broader term, the data segment can be divided into initialized data segment and the uninitialized data segment. And BSS is the uninitialized data segment. The global variable that are uninitialized or initialized with 0 are part of the BSS segment. But why do we need BSS? Why can't there be only one data segment? So suppose you have declared a buffer of size 4096 byte, which is equivalent to 4 kilobyte. And if this 4 kilobyte size contributes to the size of your binary, then your binary size will be very big, right? Here, consider this code test.c. Here, char str is uninitialized global variable, int n1 is initialized to 0, and int n2 is initialized to 4, and one static variable num is again an uninitialized variable. So let's see where in the data segment these variables belong to. So as you can see in the example, char str is an uninitialized variable, so it is the part of .bss segment. Int n1 equals to 0 is initialized with 0, so again it is part of the BSS segment. Whereas n2, which is initialized with 4, is part of the .data segment. Again, the static int num is a static variable which is uninitialized, so it is again the part of the .bss segment. For your info, the data that is present in the .data segment contributes to the size of binary, whereas the data that is the part of the .bss segment contributes very minimal to the binary. Why? Because when the binary file or the object file is generated, it only holds the size of the number of bytes that is allocated to the BSS segment. Example, if you have a buffer of size 16,000 byte or even more than that, and that is uninitialized, then that goes to the .bss section. Then it adds almost nothing, maybe about 50 bytes for the description to the executable file size. So it helps greatly in reducing the size of the binary. So the next doubt you will be having is, if in the binary file only stores the length of the byte that is allocated to BSS, then when does the variables that are allocated in BSS is mapped to the memory? So the answer is, the data in this section is initialized by the kernel to arithmetic 0 before the program starts executing. So you can say in embedded system, the BSS is mapped to the memory that is initialized to 0 by the C runtime system before main is entered. Next time, when you're writing the program, you must remember that the more initialized data you declare, the more it will be adding to the size of your binary, as well as it will take more time to load from the disk into the memory when you run it. If you found the content as relevant, then I would request you that please like and subscribe to my channel and stay connected. Bye bye.